Hey guys, sorry it's been a while since the first video went up for me to get this one out. I apologize. I have a lot going on right now, so it's kind of hard to make a little bit of time to put to the side. But in this video, I wanted to talk about Barber College and my experience in Barber College. So I went to Barber College out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I ended up going to Albuquerque Barber College. I went in 2019, May 2019, and I graduated towards the end of November last year. Um, so I haven't been out of college a year yet. Um, Barber College was super stressful when I first started. Like I said in my previous video, I had never touched a pair of clippers before in my life. I never cut anybody's hair. I never even attempted a fade. I had no idea what I was doing. I couldn't even hold the clippers correctly when I first started. But over there, it was a lot of hands-on, so it was repetition. And that got me really comfortable with the clippers. I started off with baldies, as we called them in Barber College. People getting like one size all over, like a 1 or a 2, which was easy, just to get you comfortable, you know. And then they moved us on to easy fades, like a 1 and a 2. I mean, you couldn't even really see the blends. Those are the kind of fades we were getting. And then we went to zero fades, bald fades, and then we went to combable hair, learning how to use our shears on top. So you progress as you go. They don't just throw you in right away. But I mean, first day when I got there, I was cutting hair, which was, I mean, I was scared. But like I said, it was easy ones, just like a 1 all over, 2 all over. And you had one of the senior students standing there helping you out, walking you through stuff, you know. I think it was about 2 months in, I ended up getting moved up to fades, bald fades. So I was progressing at a decent rate, faster than most, the instructor said. At least in my class at the time. I'm not saying I was like better than anybody that's ever been to the school. I would never say that. And then, like I said, progressed more and more, and then I stayed up towards the front most of my Barber College career. It was kind of tough. I mean, you got to think, you're going from 8 in the morning, I think class would start, because we had theory for an hour, to like 5 in the afternoon, and you're cutting hair all day basically. And I mean, you're not making money at Barber College. You get tips from customers whenever they want to tip you, but you're not making money. You're cutting hair for free, but it's because you're there to learn. So it was a little tough, but it's well worth it in the end. Over there, you have to do so many perms and so many colors on your mannequin heads in order to graduate. So I had a lot of time wrapping perms on mannequin heads and learning colors. So it's not just barbering in Barber College. I mean, we went over everything. Like it was very in depth. I didn't think it was that crazy. I thought you just showed up, learned some stuff about cutting hair, cut a few people, and then went home. I didn't realize it was homework and projects and book work every single day. I didn't know it was like that at all. But it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I made friendships with people there that I don't think will ever go away. I mean, I am super close to a few guys from Barber College. Like we're friends for life. Bonds that I made in that place are unbroken for sure. Yes, there were some tough times. The instructor, he could be a little harsh, but I mean, you're there to learn. That's it. I mean, the only advice I could give anybody going into Barber College is just to be prepared for criticism, because if you can't take it, no matter where you go, you're gonna have a hard time. I mean, you're getting it from the instructor, you're getting it from the client that goes to sit down and get a haircut. It's not easy. Barbering, it's a lot of pressure on you when you first start, in my opinion. I mean, you're being judged by your instructor and by the person you're cutting, and trust me, if you're cutting their hair and if you show or act like you don't know what you're doing, they could pick up on it quick. And you're gonna make them super nervous when they're in that chair. It was fun though, for sure. With Barber College, you do get a kit. I don't know if it's different everywhere else, like what clippers you get and what trimmers you get, but the school I was at was all Andis. So I had BGRCs, which are corded clippers with detachable blades. And then we had corded masters and corded T-edgers. So those were our clippers for Barber College. We weren't allowed at all to use plastic guards at school. So no magic clips, no nothing like that. It was all just detachable blades. That's all you got to fade with throughout your entire Barber College career. I would say now my haircuts compared to haircuts in Barber College have changed a lot. I would say it's the clippers. I feel like I fade better with magic clips and my seniors. I love those clippers. Those are my favorite clippers to use no matter what. But I know people that are still using detachable blades outside of Barber College. I still use them sometimes, but not as often. I would say my BGRCs get used once a month, if that. I mean, there's times where they're just there hanging next to all the other clippers. Now all of my clippers are cordless. It's a lot easier for me. I love cordless clippers. But in Barber College, it was just, you could get cordless ones, but it was, I didn't like detachable blades. I mean, when I first started and I didn't know what I was doing, yeah, I liked them because I didn't know anything about barbering. I bought magic clips and I tried to do haircuts outside of Barber College with them, and I couldn't just because I didn't know how to use plastic guards. It was just completely different, in my opinion. So they sat there for months. I almost sold my magic clips at one point because I was like, I don't use them. They just sit there. I might as well get rid of them. But I convinced myself to keep them, and I figured I'd use them more and more when I left Barber College, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, that's all I use now. I have my magic clips, and I have my seniors, and my cordless masters. I love masters. I'll never not use masters. I grew very fond of the masters. I know a lot of guys that don't like them. They won't touch them, but I love them. But yeah, I mean, I would say the haircuts, it's a huge difference. I mean, tools make a huge difference, and I didn't know that until I got out and I started actually buying more tools and investing in them, that it makes a huge difference. I mean, I'm not going to say you can't do a nice fade with the BGRCs, because I can, but it's just different. Hopefully in this video I could get a clip of my setup at the shop now. I think the video I have, there's a lot of music in the background, so it's going to be just a silent video of me showing my clippers. Maybe I'll do a voiceover and explain what I have there. If you guys want to see comparisons of haircuts, I could definitely do that. I have haircuts from Barber College that look a little rough, and I have some of my most recent haircuts that I could show in comparison. But don't judge me too hard on the Barber College ones. I was still learning. I had a lot of learning to do, and I'm still learning to this day. I just got one of my fading techniques down that works for me, I think, on every single haircut. So, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning, but I'll definitely show a comparison so you guys could check that out. If you guys want to see more, let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys want me to talk about. I'm here to answer any questions. I know a lot of guys going into Barber College, there's no videos that I've seen on YouTube or anywhere that explain anything. Just let me know, man. Barber College, get it done if you're trying to be a barber. It's rough. It's a lot of time and investment, but in the long run, it's worth it. I would say the most stressful part of it is when you first start and state board. I mean, I was super nervous for state board, but I feel like if I could pass it, anybody could pass it. So let me know what you guys want to see more of, less of. I know I look away from the camera a lot. It's weird for me to stare into something and not have somebody staring back. Like and subscribe so you guys can see all the new videos coming out soon. I should be posting more in the future now, and hopefully I can start editing my videos so that way they look a little better. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.